And then the final two questions are about critical values. So critical value is a figure in a table of critical values. That I'm just laughing at that because it's just ridiculous, isn't it? A critical value is in a critical value table. That the answer from an inferential statistical test is compared with, so the observed value that is compared with, to check if the findings are statistically significant or not. In terms of the given level of probability, because it depends on if you're looking at 0.05 or you're looking at 0.01. And then in the B question, it says, how would the critical value be obtained for this study? So it says, by using a table of critical values for the Spearman's rank correlation coefficient test and using the number of participants that were obtained from each test. So there's 8, so you need to mention that there's 8 in that table. You'd then look up and locate the correct critical value. So obviously now, depending on the test, like if it was like chi-squared, you'd have to calculate the degrees of freedom. So that's how you'd kind of work out the critical value. But for this one, it's just the number of participants, so it's quite an easy one. So you need to know that for all of the tests. How do you get the critical value for all of the tests? Do you calculate degrees of freedom? Do you look at the number of participants? Do you look at the number of differences? Because I think that's for the binomial sign test. So you've got to kind of look at those to know how to get the critical values for each test.